Cloud Imperium Games promised that engineering and soft death mechanics would bring a new level of depth to Star Citizen. They sold us on tactical combat and emergent gameplay, moving past the simple cycle of shoot until it explodes. And they weren't entirely wrong. The problem is, while the goal was to create depth, they've accidentally given griefers more creative and infuriating ways to ruin your day. They've traded a quick explosion for a slow, agonizing demise. Let's quickly cover the sales pitch. For years, ship combat was binary. You were either flying or you were a cloud of scrap. Component-based damage was meant to change that. Instead of just shooting a hull, a skilled pilot could target specific parts, like an engine or power plant, to disable a ship tactically. Then came soft death. When a ship takes critical damage, it now has a high chance of being disabled instead of exploding. Weapons and engines go dead, but the hull remains intact. This was supposed to create new gameplay loops. Pirates could board to get cargo, bounty hunters could capture targets alive. It promised a world of higher stakes, but less frustration. That was the promise. The problem with adding complex tools to a sandbox is you can't control how people use them. And these tools are even better for griefing than they are for piracy. Before, when a griefer ended your night, it was fast. Now, they don't have to destroy you. They can just disable your engines and leave you stranded in the black, powerless, sitting duck. You're left to either self-destruct, suffocate, or backspace. And it gets worse. When your ship enters soft death, the doors usually unlock for boarding. For a griefer, that's an invitation to a home invasion. They can board your ship, hold you hostage, they can trap you, camp your body, or just use your ship however they please. You're not a pilot anymore, you're a prisoner on your own vessel. The new component damage has also become a tool for psychological warfare, allowing a griefer to surgically destroy just your quantum drive so you can't escape, or target your life support and just watch. How did features with so much potential go so wrong? CIG built a complex system before finishing the foundation. Engineering and soft death were dropped into a game that still lacks basic systems to manage player behavior. The core issue has always been a lack of real consequences. We've been hearing about solutions for years: a reputation system to make being a serial killer bad for business, security forces that actually respond to crime, and death of a spaceman where dying repeatedly has lasting penalties. But none of these are in the game yet, so we have tools for piracy, but none of the consequences that separate a pirate from a griefer. A pirate is motivated by freedom and profit. A griefer's reward is your frustration. Without genuine risk for the attacker, the game's design actually encourages toxic behavior. Look, the engineering and soft death update is a double-edged sword. It has created some incredible emergent moments, but we can't ignore the dark side. For every cool pirate story, countless players are being left adrift. The update has buffed griefers by handing them powerful tools for harassment, while the systems meant to hold them in check are still just promises on a roadmap. Until that balance is struck, the promise of soft death will continue to be very hard reality for many of us. What's your experience been? Drop your story in the comments below, and if you like this breakdown, consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, fly safe, or at least try to. 07 y'all.